Now to a place where the last battle between the food forces of good protein and really good protein was fought. Yes, we are talking about Avocado, and it has hit Philadelphia something fierce, but no fruit fear here because Evan Ehlers is here and he's sharing excess. That's his food rescue nonprofit. And let me tell you, he is definitely using Philly's excess of avocados to do a lot of good and help those struggling with food insecurities. Just this week, Sharing Excess, which is staffed by college students, gave away more than 600,000 avocados, 3 trucks filled with loads of the green goodness distributed at FDR Park in the city of brotherly love. It was all in response to supply chain issues, which caused a massive surplus of the fruit at food banks in the area. Evan Ehlers, founder of Sharing Excess Incorporated, joins me now. This is such a great, and I love it. Your T-shirt, too. You're just the advocate all the way around, aren't you, Evan? I love you. I hope my son grows up to be like you. What a heart you have. What inspired you to do this, Evan?
Actually, I never expected this for my life, but when I was a student in college, basically I had about 50 meals left in my dining account that I knew I wouldn't be able to use before the end of the term. And I made a spur-of-the-moment decision to swipe all those meals out and drive to Center City, Philadelphia, and give them out. And that day changed my life forever. And I've been on this crazy journey of sharing excess ever since.
That's amazing. When you did that, when you decided to do that, how did people respond to you? Did they ask you, like, why are you doing this for me?
Yeah, I love the reaction because there's no better introduction to someone that you've never met than here's some free food. And I fell in love with that. And I also hate food waste, and I think a lot of other people do. So when you put those two things together and you share excess food and you prevent it from going to waste, it creates a beautiful thing, including a friendship out of it as well.
Wow. Well, Sharing Excess, your organization has rescued more than 12 million pounds of food since 2018. That is just remarkable. How do you do that? And then how do you decide where it goes?
So basically, we partner up with grocery stores, retailers, and wholesalers, and then we take their surplus food and we redistribute it out to hundreds of organizations and nonprofits that have their own distributions for hundreds of individuals on a weekly or even daily basis. We literally go and pick up the food directly from these businesses, whether it's a van or a truck or even just a volunteer in their personal vehicle, and then we go and deliver that food in 30 minutes or less to an organization who's feeding people in their community.
You know, your group makes the argument that the U.S. food system is wasteful and inefficient. So what can people, organizations, all of us do to be better at getting excess food to those who really need it?
Yeah, in the United States, we waste about 40% of our food supply. It's over 120 billion pounds of food, and it's enough to fill over 700 NFL stadiums from the ground to the very top. We waste more than double, almost triple the amount of food that we need to theoretically end food insecurity in our country. But it's a matter of getting that food to people who need it before it goes to waste. We need to increase the amount of distribution that we have, and we also need to destigmatize what it's like to use free food in communities and distribute it without having any strings attached. This is something that is a beautiful thing, to use excess food that would have otherwise gone to waste to create free food for people who need it. In the United States, about 50 to 60% of the US population lives paycheck to paycheck, and food is often the very first basic necessity to be jeopardized. So when we do this work, it's helping communities in many different ways to just make ends meet.
What does your family think about what you're doing?
Well, I'm really proud to say that I'm here because of 2 very loving parents, and I really would not be here without them. They taught me everything I know about loving people and doing the right thing. So nothing but good times and good smiles. This is yeah, couldn't be a better job in the world.
Are they the parents that always told you you better eat everything on your plate because they can't go to waste?
Absolutely, everything. And I started to get a habit of getting 2 plates after that, and it seems like it's never stopped since.
Evan, you are just remarkable, and it sounds like your parents are pretty incredible too. I mean, your love just keeps paying it forward, and I hope this continues to expand outside of Philly into many other states. It's incredible what you're doing. Evan Ehlers, thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks for having me. Take care.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.